Hey there, Futurama fans! It's been almost 3 months since Zoidberg first darkened our door, and I don't know if anybody was expecting this, but another district has already happened. You revealed the Uptown District, which is going to be the home of Mom and her sons. Neat!
A new district you wouldn't expect.
The main story
Would be finished yet.
This one's
for them.
boys.
For them.
Mom slapping down.
Dreaming, scheming,
Finishing off your city.
this is how you collect them all.
Make
Tomorrow.
Look pretty.
Rap,
town
funk,
you up.
rap,
Town
funk,
you up.
rap,
Town
funk,
you up.
rap,
Town
funk.
you up.
Fry, talk to us! What's going on?
So what's the plan, Professor?
Weren't you listening scant moments ago? It's Decapodian mating season. While they're passing on their genes and then dying, we'll storm their temple, collect the last artifact, and rid the universe of hypnowaves forever!
Are we actually going to complete the plot?
No, I meant after that. What's for dinner?
Weren't you listening? The Decapodians will all be dead, so we'll pick up some lobster tail on the way back.
Oh, okay. Well,
Quiet, you.
we'll send everybody off to do a couple of quick tasks. And also, there are 3 new missions over in Decapod 10. Feeling crabby, being shellfish, and bobbing for lobsters. So while they're off doing their tasks, we can click through here. We're gonna make sure to bring along Leela, so we're gonna have a few paths to cover here. Notably, there is a 55 Captain Gate, a 58 Scientist Gate, and also a 52 Leela Gate. This is a crazy curvy path. But no, I thought it was funny that the last district ended, but then it didn't, because we didn't actually get to collect that last artifact. The mission, they were just like, "No, you can't have it." Oh, did that just hand us the artifact? We literally just scooted through and we grabbed the artifact. We got it. I didn't. Okay, I was expecting like an interaction of some kind. You got the artifact! Use it to reveal the Uptown District. Uptown? It's the Uptown! Great! Whoa. We have all of the artifacts. Is there gonna be another artifact? Like I hypothesized so long ago? You revealed the Uptown District, which is going to be the home of Mom and her sons. Neat! Whoa, check that out. And now we can begin, and I don't send all of your guys at once because you're gonna need to build some buildings. So, unless you only have one, in which case maybe hold one off. I'm gonna get here just to start getting close
Can and will.
to this factory because that's gonna be important. You can see Igner, Larry, and Walt are all sitting here, as well as if you still have essences left over, you can still convert them for now. Not sure how much longer that's gonna stay there.
Is the mating season over? Did I miss the frenzy again?
Yes, but good news, everyone. The final artifact is in our possession. We can now get rid of the hypnowaves and avert an intergalactic disaster.
But I never had sex. I'll never know what it's like to become a man.
Then we've averted 2 intergalactic disasters.
Hey,
Igner, what are you doing here?
Hi, Daddy. Mom says you have to give me the artifact you found, or else...
Oh, else what?
Or else I'm getting slapped really hard.
That's a chance I'll have to take.
alright. That doesn't sound too bad. We're gonna place Igner for free! He's not free. He will cost your...
Exterminators.
We are all exterminators. He's gonna cost your sweet, sweet time. The Igner Mom Core shares are gonna come from Feeling Crabby, the map I just ran, and didn't get any. Mom's bras are best not spoken, but they're from the second map, Being Shellfish.
are you so angry, Mommy?
The owls, because of course he's an owl exterminator, are going to be from Elzar and Amazonian Amy, so they're going to be busy for the foreseeable future for a little bit. These are just rare, though. It's actually kind of nice. We don't see any epic drops. Hopefully their drop rates are not too bad. But we have also the professor strutting his stuff, which we have to do anyway for this quest. And La Barbara can also shake her body to get the other pliers. Fetch me yon owls.
You can't have this artifact. We need it to save the universe.
Mommy's not gonna like that. She says she needs the artifact for something wonderful.
Like what?
I don't know, but if it's wonderful, I bet it involves eating dried house paint.
What could Mom possibly want the artifact for?
She probably has some plan to monetize it for her own selfish gain.
The artifacts are worth money? We could be rich?
Yes, rich, here in a universe on the verge of collapse where wealth is meaningless.
Still, rich.
Alright, you immediately have to build the Momble gas station, so you could probably build that while you're waiting for the other tasks to complete, have it ready to go. It's only a scant 115,000 Nixon bucks. That's gonna put a dent in the old leveling budget. Stick it right here for now. That's not where it's gonna live permanently. He said and then never moved it.
I can and will.
That'll take you a good 12 hours to finish. And we also need to run map 2, which we might as well look at anyway. I'm gonna have to run both of these maps quite a bit here. And we're gonna need a nice, healthy Zoidberg. For full completion, you're gonna need a 56 influencer and a 58 delivery boy to cover all of these paths. I didn't bring any of those, so we'll just do the Zoidberg path. All right, check our boxes. Hey, we got a bra. The drop rates may be a little bad on these paths, but you guys are used to that by now. All right, Momble Station. Mom's trying to find the last artifact? I don't like the sound of that.
Don't worry, Leela. She won't succeed in her evil plan.
How can you be so sure?
It's a gift.
Oh. Okay, we just assume that she won't. That's fine.
We'll need to activate the final artifact by placing it in the temple. Make sure to do it slowly and with the utmost care.
Is the artifact unstable or something?
Oh my, no. I just want to make a video. And the slow-mo on my camera is crappy.
Alright, and that's where you're stuck until you recruit Igner and run the third mission, which you cannot run without Igner. And a level 60 Hermes for his path. So that's where you are kind of stuck until you finish collecting all of his things, and that's gonna take you about a week. Keep in mind, if you haven't been able to start this process yet, it does require you to have finished the entire last district. So if you don't have Elzar and have finished the last couple of maps using him, then you can't start this stuff yet. But don't worry, none of this is time limited. We're gonna have a lot of time to work on unlocking Igner. I'm gonna run these maps for a little bit off camera and just see what kind of progress I can make, because I've gotten one of his bras and it would cost 1,000 pizza to unlock the rest of it, and I'm not quite ready to brute force it to that level. Let's see what we can do using a little bit of more efficient pizza use on fuel refills and maybe rushing some character tasks. Running my way through the space maps, I don't know if this is gonna stay because sometimes they change stuff, but currently the easiest path that has no gates gets you one more box with 4. And I didn't get the thing that I need. But that's the one that you grind. The drop rates did not really improve no matter what path you took. So I guess for now you want to take the easiest path just because it gives you more chances to roll those dice. The second map didn't really have any tips. They dropped the same rarity of 3 boxes no matter which course you take, so I liked mixing it up just to pick up just to keep it interesting and to get the extra pizza on there.
We're owl exterminators.
The blue drops were actually relatively, like, they are pretty good. Once every, like, 2 or 3 seem to drop one. This one shouldn't take you that long, and you probably will even get some double drops every now and then. Kinda nice. Welcome to the party, Igner!
I'm free. Can I go back to sleep now?
There are giant butterflies loose in New York. They're an eyesore and a disgusting freak of nature. But they might be valuable, so go catch me one.
How?
Use your wits and your skill as a... Oh, just get a big freaking net.
Okay, wow. Oh, Lord of the Butterflies, Part 1. Igner becomes a butterfly hunter. I guess this is his side quest. And if you promote Igner up the ranks, it progresses that. I'm just not interested in the star. I'm not seeing used to it being rank-based. But you know what? Yes, we will put him up to rank 2. And we want to look at his stuff in general anyway. Igner, when he hits rank 2, he gets Defy the Boss. If there's only one enemy left, Igner's attacks increase by 25%, and he life steals for 15%. So especially good in a one-on-one fight. Not that that comes up very much. We're getting a few people. That was what I said about Legala. And he's pretty good for that as well. His rank 3, block out the noise. Igner's special attack applies a debuff on the enemy that reduces their attack by 30% for 3 turns. Pretty devastating, but again, can just hit that one enemy. Good for bosses. And his rank 4, learn no lesson. Igner's basic attack has a 50% chance to double attack. That'll hit all the time. He's a pretty good delivery boy. Better in one-on-ones. He's a story character, so we will use him at some point for something. Oh, wow, and I have all of these chips from actually running the map correctly. I'm not used to that. Rank 2. Defy the Boss.
Exactly how giant are these giant butterflies, Mommy?
They're probably not much bigger than you are.
Do they have teeth or claws?
I assume they're just like real butterflies, so they have, well, they must have. Let me know when you find out what they have.
They don't know what butterflies are, so I just got 5 pizza for doing that. Huh. Okay, thank you. Yes, have some.
Walt, do you know how to find a giant butterfly in New York?
I'd look in sunny spots, Igner. Butterflies like the sun.
Walt, do you know how to find the sun in New York?
Alright, we're not going to promote to rank 3 just yet. Because we want to go do this other map. Check it out, bobbing for lobsters. We're going to bring along Hermes because we know he's going to have a level 60 path. Oh, and you have to bring Igner, so I might actually go put some levels into him. But it's probably worth noticing that I can grab Igner and Ignis at the same time, because due to a weird programming bug, these actually count as different characters. For whatever reason, because the costume came first, I think there was like a programming issue where they couldn't combine them. I don't know if it may be like this indefinitely. I don't know if they're gonna get there. It kinda, my OCD says, hey, why aren't they organized when everybody else is? But for now, you could run a party with 2 moms, 2 Igners, and a Walt, or 2 Walts, or whatever you wanted to do, because there are only exception in that the costume is a different character. Say about that what you will, it's different. Apparently that happens in Family Guy quite a bit, where they will have Brian and Stewie characters, and they'll just be different characters. And over there it's really popular, because, I mean, I can use both of those outfits for dupe missions. I could run both maps with both of them. I can send them both off on quests to get money. Technically, more characters is better than characters plus costumes. It just weirds me out a little because I wish it was consistent across the board. That's all. I'm a guy that likes consistency. But I also like having more characters to do things with, so I'm not gonna complain that loudly about this one. Let me know what you guys think, though, if you have differing opinions on the matter. Whoa, this map has a villain gate in the stories. If you do not have an event character, you can only get this gate with Leo. Or I guess Mum, actually, is probably going to be a villain. We'll find out. But there's a Hermes gate, a villain gate, and a defender gate. I'm going to try really hard to not call those robot gates, but I'm going to end up calling them a robot a lot. They're defenders now. That's a thing that's changed, so that we can make other characters not robots. What do these drop? Are they going to drop anything for the next person? Well, they didn't this time. Moving along.
Well, this isn't good news, everyone. It seems we've cleared the hypno waves from Earth, but they're still active everywhere else.
Everywhere else? Where else is there besides Earth?
Well, there's the rest of the universe. You know, the place we're always going in my spaceship.
That is a spaceship? I thought it was some kind of Japanese luxury sedan.
You knew it was a spaceship, Fry. It's a big deal for you. You've dreamed of going to space.
Professor, what are we gonna do about the hypno wave still plaguing the universe?
I'll tell you what we're going to do. More research on those 7 artifacts.
But I hate research. Can't we save the universe with some thrilling action hero stuff?
If you don't find research thrilling, you've never applied for a grant from the National Science Foundation.
Yeah, it's true. You got me. Igner is gonna suck his thumb for 4 hours. Professor tinker with doomsday devices, and Fry is gonna look confused. Slightly longer, a 6-hour task. And we'll get to twiddle our thumbs while they do that.
According to my data, each artifact is protecting the universe from one of the 7 components of the visible hypno-wave spectrum.
They're a rainbow shield?
But unlike Earth, the rest of the universe is still under the influence of an 8th hypno-wave frequency.
Ha 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 ha! There are 8 artifacts!
Called it! The influence of an 8th hypno-wave frequency, invisible to the human eye. That must mean there's an 8th artifact somewhere out there. Who could have called this 9 months ago?
Wait, who's protecting Earth from this 8th type of hypno wave?
Greenhouse gases, go figure.
The code is gonna be complete! This is like my research grant just got approved. It's like it's as exciting as applying to the National Foundation of Science Foundation. The National Science Foundation is the reference.
This is odd. Amphibious 9 shows no sign of hypno-wave distortion. Something there must be blocking the 8th hypno-wave frequency. It could be the 8th artifact.
So all we have to do is go to Amphibious 9 and find the final artifact?
Precisely! I imagine we'll succeed without running into any obstacles or getting involved in any conflicts.
I'll miss our thrilling, near-fatal adventures, but the time has come to move on. I feel good about that.
All right, let's place Larry, who is a defender. He's a robot. Everyone's a robot. No, he's a defender.
Okay.
What do you need, Larry? You get Mom Core shares from Being Shellfish, which was the map we did before. The mission Drain the Swamp. Topical. Is going to be our first Amphibious 9 mission.
Family.
Let's see, and Bobbin for Lobsters gives him
The important thing
antidepressants.
is, we're a family.
Mom Core ID badges are from Igner,
We're owl exterminators.
sucking his thumb, and also Zoidberg. Zoidberg gets to dig through the trash.
Okay.
And then dirty uniforms are from Elzar and Amy,
I'm gonna knock it up another notch.
with tasks that take 6 hours. And you also need the Mumble Processing Factory, which I am a little shy on, so I will have to go get some money to start building it. But we can also pick up some money from Drain the Swamp. Let's go check that out. Amphibious 9, hidden right here behind Decapod 10. You're gonna need Amy for the good path on this particular one. We're getting increasingly tricky over here. And it looks like we're gonna be fighting Mom and her other 2 sons, as well as these big butterflies as we travel along. It's an interesting little weave to the path here. You need a 55 scientist and a 58 influencer to get all the gates. And there's an Amy down here. And these paths make me confused. They cross over each other, but that point's not an intersection. This one is. Just long and crazy paths. I think it's just gonna be 3 any way you go, and those are real fuel guzzlers. So, okay, gonna be grinding that quite a bit to get those Mom Core shares.
Please be careful. Remember how we got separated the last time you went to Amphibious 9?
Yeah, you hit your head on a big tree.
Really? That's weird. I don't remember it that way at all.
Not surprising. They say it can take years to fully recover from the you hit your head on a big tree syndrome.
After we complete this mission and stop the hypnowaves for good, we can finally get back to normal.
I'm worried, Amy. What if the hypnowaves are the only thing holding our relationship together?
That's silly, Kif. We were together for years before the hypnowave disaster even started.
Thank you, Amy. Like most obsessive warriors, all it takes to cure me is being called silly.
Alright. Got a 2-hour quest for Bender. And a 6-second one for Fry. Not bad.
Hey, looky here.
Once the hypnowaves are gone, I think we should take a getaway vacation, just husband and wife.
What did you have in mind, you sly dog?
Some deserted spot in the middle of the ocean where no one will take the slightest notice of us as we frolic naked in the summer sun.
Staten Island it is.
Mom, what are you doing on Amphibious 9?
I've come to warn you, you drooling banjo. Stay out of my way while I look for that last artifact. I've also come here to look for that last artifact.
You never were much good at explaining things in the proper order, were you?
Alright. We have to build Kip's parents' house. 125,000 smackolas. Have Igner hunt for pretty flowers, which requires the house to do. Oh. And complete the mission buzzing around. Which I did run earlier while I was trying to figure out some other stuff with things. Oh no, it was a scientist. But I always have those, and there was a robot gate that I did earlier. We'll take the scientist path. Picking up stuff.
After I find the last artifact, I'm going to sell the rest of your artifacts for a fortune.
You monster, I'll die before I let you do that.
I planned to have you die after I did that, but I guess we can do it before.
Oh, don't mind me. You do it in whichever order you think is best. We better move fast. We need to find the final artifact before Mom does.
But we already searched all of Amphibious 9 without finding anything.
We haven't tried the swamps.
If you want an alien rash that's resistant to all known antibiotics, be my guest.
Okay, recruit Larry and then run the mission that you can only run with Larry.
Okay.
I actually ran this quite a bit, and the drop rate is really, really bad. So, just heads up. All right, pop, 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 pop.
Okay.
Welcome, Larry. Little son is always the peacemaker. Ow! Sorry, Mom.
Larry, I need you to spend some time with the butterflies in the lab. Find out what you can about their habits and their properties.
You want me to subject myself to those giant bugs?
Yes, I need to know how to exploit them.
That's easy. Just treat them like you treat your sons. All right. Interesting that these quests are all about just ranking up. They don't seem to be timed currently. It's literally just level them up at your convenience. And we gotta get these first 10 levels. Rank 2 at this point should be pretty casual. The male butterflies excrete a liquid from their bottoms. We aren't sure what it does, but it drives the female butterflies crazy.
Interesting. They must be over 35.
We've determined that the butterfly liquid is a powerful aphrodisiac, but only for athletes who use performance-enhancing drugs.
You did double-blind testing?
Yes. Also, we watched what some Iditarod dogs did to Igner's leg. This is a pretty funny quest line, but I don't have the resources to pursue it right now. Muddy Waters, what do we got? The gate is Kif, who might be available. We're just gonna leave Larry to die. I don't feel like leveling him right now. At all. There is a 58 robot gate if you happen to level him up. A 64 villain. And then Kip's gate that is up here. This is a pretty map. I don't know what it is. It's like city towers that are both upside down and the other way around. It's trippy. I like it. That's so confusing. Alright, knocked it out.
While you guys look for the artifact, I'll keep Mom's sons from finding it first.
How are you gonna do that?
I'll distract them with my sexy leather boots, stomping on their kidneys.
Before you ask, I will not help you look for that stupid 8th artifact. Signed, Bender.
But if you find it, everyone will worship you as the robot that rid the universe of hypnowaves.
Worship, eh? Would there be merch?
All you could authorize.
Alright. And then the last thing, and I do think that these are just the 3 guys, is that we will place Walt, who is a captain.
Oh, mother, you devious hag.
Walt's Momcore shares are from the Hot and Human map.
Hello, mother.
His gas masks are from Buzzin' Around. And then to get his yellow jumpsuits, you will have the professor expose his shame and have Larry collect butter junk liquid, which is part of their side plot that is pretty interesting.
Oh, mother, you devious hag.
And anti-hair loss cream. Good old Rogaine? Yeah? Can we say the brand name? Sure. Have Zoidberg give his prognosis and have Igner hunt for pretty flowers. Appropriate that his brothers help unlock him. Actually, I forgot to look at Larry's traits. He takes 30% less damage from scientists, and his basic attack has a 20% chance to taunt an enemy for 2 turns, which at this level is a death sentence. His special attack grants his team a buff that reduces damage from scientists by 50% for 2 turns. Good in an all-scientist meta, but the meta is shifting away with that a little bit with Lure and some charm teams and a few other people. With Leo and that other stuff, it's not quite as thick as it used to be. And then Undercover Caring Brother, if there are 5 crew members alive, the whole team, the basic attack has a 30% chance to grant a healing aura to a random ally that heals for 15% of their max HP for 1 turn. That's actually pretty great for keeping your team alive a little bit longer than they otherwise might. For some reason I assumed that I would need Walt to actually run this, and you don't. So, alright, we'll take a look at the next Amphibious 9. I guessed. It told me we brought along Bender. I actually accidentally brought Bender, but he has a gate, so that's worked out great. There's also a level 65 delivery boy gate. Those are getting pretty high. And a level 59 influencer. Yikes. If you do not have 4 stars, the game is really wanting you to have them by this point. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, Momcore shares. Gonna need a bunch of those. That's the map I'll be grinding. I guess it's just showing it.
You never said anything about finding the artifact being difficult.
If it were easy, we would have found it a long time ago.
Really?
Finding a clean shirt's easy, but it still takes you a couple of months. That never happens to me.
Because you don't wear shirts.
That's how a creative problem solver handles the clean shirt dilemma.
Mom said we have to find the artifact before Daddy does.
I know what Mom said, and stop calling him Daddy.
But he is my daddy.
Yes, but you were conceived in sin and shame, and Mom ordered that we never talk about it.
Daddy, bedwetting. There's a lot of fun stuff I'm not allowed to talk about.
Alright, we'll need to build the Amphibious Butterfly Reserve, which costs 130,000 Nixon bucks. Yikes. Larry will oversee lab experiments, which he can just go ahead and do. Oh, and he actually can't, he actually needs the Butterfly Preserve in order to look for Walt's jumpsuits here. So until you build that, the only person who can get it is just the professor doing his quests. Okay, maybe motivation to build that sooner than later.
Hello, Mother.
Well, I'm gonna actually let that build the old-fashioned way for a little bit, and I'll come back and record a little bit later. I've actually had real time pass in my game because, I decided I want to see it through.
I give up. This artifact's impossible to find. Much like an honest politician, am I right?
How should I know?
You suck at this. You're supposed to erupt in thunderous applause and many different laughs.
If you expect me to laugh at material like that, you're gonna have to pay me a lot more than 10 bucks. Now let's keep looking for that artifact.
Remember why we're here, Fry?
We have to clear the hypnowave so we can save the universe, yada yada yada. It's like the plot of the game.
Yes, but more importantly, we need to clear my good name. I'm tired of people introducing me as the scientist who caused the apocalypse.
Well, if you're still hoping people will introduce you as the godfather of soul, forget it.
Alright, time to recruit Walt, which I've actually been working on very meticulously off screen.
Hello, Mother.
Yeah, check it out. Boop, bop, beep, boop. We got the bros.
The nice part of being locked is that Mother slaps don't sting so much.
I need more customers for my Spanish butterfly aphrodisiac.
I believe the Spanish butterfly only works on athletes who take butterjunk nectar to enhance their bodies.
Why didn't you say so? Then we need to get into the butterjunk nectar business.
I wonder if it's easier to harvest a flower than it is to milk a homicidal butterfly.
You better hope so, because you're about to start doing it. Alright, we do want to... So, okay, Walt. Walt is a Capitan. Nice to have another story captain, gonna be honest. They're a bit rare. He has a rank 2. He has a 30% chance to blind a target for enemy turns with a basic attack. Not bad. His special attack grants his team a buff for 2 turns that gives the crew a 20% chance to charm enemy targets for 1 turn. This is nuts. Maybe. Probably worth pushing him to rank 3 and seeing how nice that is. But if you can turn any team into a charm team, that's pretty intimidating. And then Unrelenting Annoyance, his rank 4, Walt's health, when his health is below 50%, he has a 100% chance to counterattack, and he lifesteals 10% of the damage dealt. So he gets a little scary if he's already a bit low. Could be handy.
If we can corner the market on butterjunk nectar, we'll make a killing. But the medical supplement market's pretty tightly regulated. We'll have to show the network supports the immune system or some crap like that. How can we do that? By showing it supports the regulator's bank accounts.
Oh, that's, pretty evil, guys. Pretty evil.
In order for us to corner the nectar market, we're gonna need more butterjunk flowers. A lot of fertilizer and a giant bee should do the trick. Okay, let's go get Larry a giant shovel and put on your bee costume. Sorry, Mother, but I just had a flashback to that day when we performed for Igner's sex education class.
Not great. Not a great problem to have. Not a great situation to be in. Yeah. Do I have the stuff to push him further? I do. While we're here, we might as well check out his next star. Get that sadistic charm in play. That's what we want to test out.
I've had a difficult time finding enough fertilizer for the butterjunk flowers. We need a ton of fertilizer and a fall guy.
What about Igner?
Which problem does he solve?
Both. Ooh. Hey, 10 pizza for the second one. I wonder if you get even more for the rank 4.
I'm having great luck with all of these butterjunk flower seedlings, but now I need more land to grow them. Did it occur to you that maybe those flowers could grow well in the butterfly farm I already built? What kind of idiot are you? The kind of idiot that needs his mother to map out the plan for him? Okay, that'll do. You saved yourself with that one.
Oh, he actually has a quest.
Mother, you devious hag.
Well, we won't do that yet because we want to check out the final maps, which we're going to need him for. Muggy and Buggy. And then there's only one more map left. We are going to take Bender because I want to see this hardest path. But we also have to take Walt, so our party looks something like this. Fry, Professor, and Bender all have their own paths. Here's your looks. They are all separate. They're not dependent on one another. There's a path coming down this way, cutting through me, that actually will be your no-gate path. All right, but let's test out Walt because that's what we really want. Oh, well, Walt's dead. But, yep, that is a lot of charm still. He's gonna be really strong when he's not really low-leveled. Alright. Couple bumps and bruises along the path. They are definitely hard towards the end of this section here, even for a 99 group of characters.
I have an idea. What if we go back to where Hypnotoad and Lady Hypnotoad met? Remember that thing? The cutscene from the very beginning of the game? Maybe the artifact's somewhere near there.
And maybe another cutscene. Did you guys make any more of those?
That's your best idea yet. How did you come up with it?
Well, I was thinking about mating, like I usually do, and my mind just made an intuitive leap.
Interesting. That's just how Newton discovered the law of how things knock into each other.
Ew. Sounds about right, except that Newton was kind of... Well, we won't go into that.
I'm tired of playing with you clown-ass clowns. You're going to give me all the artifacts I'm not asking. You short-sighted she-capitalist. All you care about is your bottom line, while my reputation is at stake.
Reputation? Ha! You're a wrinkly old loser, and even if you clear the hypno waves, you'll still be a wrinkly old loser.
But I'll be a wrinkly old loser who didn't destroy civilization as we know it. So I'll still be one up on James Watt, inventor of the steam engine.
Okay, have Walt do Mom's bidding. Go for it. Get the last artifact. Ooh! And complete the mission by the sweat of your brow. This is what we're here for, folks. Hopefully I don't need Walt to do this. Oh, I do need Walt to do this. I need all 3 of them to do this. I don't know if I can carry that hard. Huh! We might need to do some leveling and a little bit of grinding to get there. What's the recommended level for that? Recommended level 59, and we have to take 3. We have to take all 3 brothers to get there. That means that they need to be like level 60. Okay. Igner up to rank 3.
I'm still having a hard time finding a butterfly, Larry. Can you help me?
You should do what I would do.
What would you do?
I would get you to do it.
I'm having a hard time catching anything with this net.
You idiots! That net is for a normal butterfly. You need a giant butterfly net.
Of course, a giant butterfly net. Does giant modify butterfly or net?
Technically, in this instance, it would modify both. Just saying. We can also promote Larry to rank 3. Get his stats.
We can market this butterfly liquid as a fragranced body spray, guaranteed to attract a strong, performance-enhanced mate. It's natural selection at its finest.
What's natural about doped-up athletes reacting with spray-on aphrodisiacs?
I don't know what's natural about a mother's hand reacting with a middle child's face.
Oh.
We need to speed up the production of male butterfly liquid. See if you can scare it out of them.
How am I supposed to scare giant homicidal butterflies?
Tell them that if you don't, I'll rip out your organs and serve them on toast points.
That'll work. Quests. I imagine as a part of this, they're gonna want us to put them all up to rank 4. But alright. The grind continues, because I don't have enough cash to get them all the way up. And I don't have enough badges to get them up to 4 stars. But I'm gonna push them up to 60, because I just want to run through with them. I can't carry 3 people. It just won't happen. Alright, Larry. Eat up. Jeez, that took some stuff, you guys. But I've got all of them up. The final map. We're gonna take Lur. We're gonna take... let's take Amy. Oh, I actually didn't quite get Igner all the way up, I guess. 58's close enough. I don't feel like grinding anymore. Alright, all 3 of our bros. Oh, I guessed correctly with Amy. I think it told us Amy. There's an Amy gate. There is a level 60... What level is that? It's a level 68 Amy gate. I'm not taking that yet, actually. There's a Kif gate and a Hermes gate. We're gonna take the easiest possible gate. The absolute basic bare minimum for just getting through this map. Because I just want to see what level, because 60s might be attainable. I know for even free to play, 60 is a Herculean task, because I did have to spend some pizza to get there. So we're not gonna jump down that side path. We're gonna check out the other one and just go through the maps, see how the boys run, and how doable a lesser team will do. Alright, wow. I am limping through here. I've lost Walt and Igner. I think there's gonna be like 1 fight left, though. And Larry does not have a lot of pep back left in his step. Was that the end? Oh.
Sorry, Fry, I'm taking this artifact. But we need it to save the universe. Spare me this speech. I've got big plans for this ancient magical bastard. You're gonna sacrifice everyone in the universe just to make money? I don't plan to sacrifice them. I plan to control them, you idiotic idiot. You see, according to my highly paid engineers, the artifacts can be assembled into an incredibly powerful mind control weapon. Couldn't you just control people's minds the old-fashioned way? By using Facebook data? Yeah, but I'd have to ask Zuckerberg for it, and it creeps me out just looking at him. Now stand back while I prepare to rule the universe.
But we got the Amphibious 9 artifact. And I want to have a look at the notifications on that. The final mom artifact. Oh, I gotta, hold on. Let me pull up my notes. Where are my notes? Okay, yes. If you translate these backwards, starting with this upside down T, and use the Alien Language 2 decoder, it spells out C-O-N-G-R, just as expected! C-O-N-G-R for congratulations! It's the joke about OCD. It's exactly what we predicted it would be. It's been just the joke that I predicted 9 months ago, but they finally put into the game. But what's it gonna make as these other things light up? Whoa! What is this? Go get it, Pazuzu. What's happening? What are those artifacts doing? Answer both questions simultaneously!
They've combined to form a spherical infinitohedron that absorbs the energy of the full hypnowave spectrum. And with that energy, I can activate my hypno-controller device.
It looks like a regular iPhone.
Yes, but it lets me play the entire universe like a video game. I can control whatever and whomever I want, and also make phone calls. Oh, look, there's an old lady crossing the street. Maybe a little shove will make her day.
Not the old lady.
Check out Planet Dermaptera 6. Wouldn't it be a shame if it stopped existing? Poof! It's gone!
You just murdered billions of innocent, giant, brain-eating earwigs. Also, that last mwahaha had too many ha's to be effective.
Now let's try something that benefits me personally. I know. I'll make every tourist everywhere in the universe stay at one of my garishly over-decorated hotels.
You're worse than Super Hitler, and she was really bad.
The universe is mine! Mine to command with the tap of a finger! And now I'm gonna use the hypno-controller to make you kill your friends! Bum bum bum!
No, you can't do that. Must not kill friends. Too hard to meet new people I agree with on social issues.
Don't I know it? Now go kill your socially liberal friends. Meanwhile, I have a universe to control.
Plot? Plot has occurred.
What?
It's a baby Hypnotoad. Come back, baby Hypnotoad. You old dumb wadbag. What happened to my hypno-controller device?
I'm no scientist, but it appears that the ancient artifacts were actually biological structures, the cellular components of a Hypnotoad egg. When you assembled the sphere or egg, the embryo consumed the energy that was powering your hypno-controller device and hatched into a hypno-tadpole. I just hope you've learned your lesson.
Yes, I have. I'll never collect 8 ancient artifacts using the threat of violence and assemble them into a sphere that turns out to be an egg that hatches into a hypno-tadpole ever again.
See that you don't.
Fry, you did it. I didn't do anything. The hypno-tadpole egg just hatched. And that's what stopped Mom's evil plan. I meant that you didn't kill us even though Mom was controlling your mind. Of course I didn't kill you. She may have controlled my mind, but my mind is, and always will be, much, much weaker than my heart.
Thanks to you and your friends, the universe is free from the hypnowave plague. I always suspected you were capable of great things.
You did? Really?
Well, yes. In the same way one suspects there might be a burglar in the basement, you're pretty sure you're wrong, but every once in a while the burglar surprises you.
And himself, Nibbler. And himself.
I'm not mad at you for using me to rip the universe open, Hypnotoad. You did what you had to do for love. We've all been there. Please spare me the disgusting details. I've just regained my reputation. I don't want to lose my sanity.
Well, this is goodbye, Hypnotoad and Lady Hypnotoad. Good luck raising your little whatever. I guess I'll see you on your TV show. Your lead-in's getting canceled? Really? Sure, me and my space pals would love to do a show about our adventures. I'm sure we could come up with at least one season's worth of interesting stories. Woohoo! So, my Hypno altar is gold now. It's a glorious golden friggin' thing. What does this even mean? Oh, okay, I can still look at the artifacts just to have them, just so that if you hadn't solved the epic mystery, which you can check out in the previous video I did, seriously, like back at the very beginning of the game. But we did it. We're finished. We beat Futurama Worlds of Tomorrow. We're free! We're free! Until the next event happens. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing, because I was kind of expecting to see Mom. I'm still kind of unlocking her tower, and Mom is not yet a playable character. I'm guessing Hypnotoad, Nibbler, Mom are all gonna be characters that we're gonna be seeing at some point. But technically, even though we're mopping up the last of these Hypnoton messes, the plot is finished. We did it. We're done. That's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm sorry it took so long to get this one out. Hopefully it was worth it to see where this is going. I know it may take a while before some of you can clear some of those harder maps. They really pumped them up, but that's gonna be it until another event drops. What do you guys think? A little sound off in the comments, let me know. See you guys next time. Bye for now.